Chase Davis on the beat, yeah.
Put that shit on. Do your dance. Put that shit. On. Do your dance. Put that shit on. Hey, hey. Put that shit on. Do your dance, baby. Do your dance. Put that shit on. But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer,
What is going on, YouTube? So today I'm going to be doing another Zeus town hall, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my Rolling Loud performance. Before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button. So the first topic I wanted to talk about was Christina. Y'all, Christina woke up this morning in a tizzy, baby. She woke up this morning, was ranting about something about getting betrayed by a friend. Apparently, this friend is going to be on Bobby's Lights' new dating show called I Love You, Purr. And I guess went on the show or is going to be on the show. I don't know if the show has started filming yet. I'm not 100% sure. But I guess aired out all of Christina's business. So this is what Christina had to say about the whole situation, her getting aired out, her getting betrayed by the friend. And she even had a BGC 9 flashback. We'll talk about it a little bit more.
Instagram. He tried to communicate to me that he was so much like me, and like him and I had so much in common. He studied my life, and he made it seem like he understood me. His name is M. Burrs on Instagram. Everyone, be careful for Mikey, Mr. Burrs on Instagram. He's currently filming a show for Bobby Lights on a network. Not going to say who. So there can't be any legalities against me because I'm not saying any names. But I think you could put two and two together. So my quote-unquote best friend that I made last year, who was originally a fan, who my sister warned me about and my man warned me about and told me, be careful with that guy because he has a plan. He just so happens to end up, my best friend, on the network that I walked away from that I was just on. Little strange. Last year, but he doesn't tell the network that he's close with me or anything like that. Guess what he does today? My fake best friend, Mr. Burrs, Mikey, shows this network our entire thread of conversation ever, which is all my personal business, anything we've ever spoken about, plans, anything legal, and tells me, hey, Christina, calls me 5 minutes ago and says, hey, Christina, can you just tell people a little bit about what's going on with your life? I said, people? Who are people? And then he says, has the nerve to say, you're being recorded right now. I'm like, what? I'm being recorded? Mind you, I'm in my bed, okay? I'm with my family. I'm like, how am I being recorded for something I'm not even on? I walked away from some snake ass, but he doesn't tell now they have him calling me to get information from me to try to expose me. That is grimy, that's petty, that's shady, that's some snake shit. What are these people trying to accomplish by calling me? And you know the craziest part is that this network in particular told my friend to call me and to ask personal questions about me so that they can air it out. What type of grimy, weird, shady shit is going on? And you best believe I will be going on my YouTube and I will be talking about it and I will not be stopped. I don't care if you can report whatever you want because this could get bigger and deeper than what it is. I'm going to let it be known. Stop calling me with people from your network. Stop trying to get a show on me because nothing's going to happen. You ain't God. You ain't nobody. You don't scare me.
That was the BGC 9 flashback. I thought
bigger than my God.
I thought she was gonna hit us with the you ain't God, you ain't the peacemaker. If I got a problem with her, I'll solve it. I thought she was gonna hit us with one of those, but she didn't. So it kind of threw me off. I was like, ew, let's continue, y'all.
You ain't God, you ain't the peacemaker. If I got a problem with her, I'll solve the.
If you want to go to war with me, we could go to war. We can go to war. And I promise you, I will win every bit of this fight. Now they have him, you know what I'm talking about. I will win. And everybody knows the rumors. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. They will not win this fight with me. They don't want the sauce with me. And Mikey, M. Burrs on Instagram. Nobody mess with him. He's shady. He's fake. He wants clout. He's not real. I just filmed something with Mayher. Bad Blood Productions, now that's TV. And Mikey said a lot of distasteful things about a particular network that he's on. And now wants to call me and be all fake about it. You got caught up, Mikey, and you got caught up fast. I thought you were smarter than that. You want to try to be grimy and play the game, but you got caught up. You tried to play the game and you got caught up. You tried to sell me out, but you sold yourself out and you ruined your career. For the future, nobody's going to want to mess with you.
Okay, so she also had some other things to say in the video and also expose his social media. My whole thing is Christina's a little bit too trusting. She opens up, I noticed, way too quickly to people. She let Natalie Nunn kind of manipulate her and turn her into a minion. And then now with this thing, it seems as if he was a fan turned into a best friend. Anybody who's a fan of you on social media, them turning into your best friend is never going to work. Like, it's just facts. Like, I don't know why she didn't listen to her family members. I don't know why she didn't listen to her man, tell her like, hey, watch out for this dude. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of your fault, Christina. Don't get me wrong. Whoever this Mikey guy is shady as hell, but still, you shouldn't have been that nice and vulnerable enough to tell somebody who was a fan of yours your personal business. That to me is a little off the wall. But Christina had some more things to say about this Mikey character.
Ain't nothing good about him. He's fake. He's a phony. And he's a drug addict.
And Mikey, when I catch you, I promise you, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Period. We don't play those type of games. That I was previously on and talk about me. What type? Like, that's how weak you are, Mikey? You got nothing good about you. That you tried to get information about my personal life to sell me out on a network?
For a couple of dollars.
For a few dollars? Because I know they ain't going to rock with you in the future. They ain't going to do nothing for you. That's how they roll.
Now you know for being.
That's how they roll. That's that I was previously on. Everybody, report him. He's going from network to network. He just went on Now That's TV and tried to pose and act like he was Mayher's friend. And he wasn't Mayher's friend. And then try to go on this new particular network and pose to be their friends. And he's not really their friends. He's not a good person.
And also, the Mayher guys, the guy from Formation Productions, shout out to Formation Productions. I watched his story recently. He talked about the situation and basically said the Mikey guy is a bottom. And how is he going to go on Bobby Light's show if he's a bottom? Because obviously Bobby always said bottom. So it's like he was saying, how are you going to go on the show and bump buttholes? Y'all, this network thing is hilarious. Okay, this network gives us comedy gold. I'm kind of happy though that the show is happening because you guys know Zeus dating shows never really have a good history of pulling through. We've seen this happen with Sassy Santana's show. There was another show that was supposed to come. Oh yeah, Tommy's show. There's some shows that have like a start and they never really finish. So I'm glad that this show is actually going to be going through full throttle, even though this whole Mikey situation is a little bit shady. What is your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you think Christina needs to go AWOL on this Mikey dude, or do you think it should have been a lesson learned because of her being too trusting with this Mikey dude or whatever, right? And her man's though a little bit not smart because baby, you're threatening him on social media. Videos are saved. You feel me? I'm just saying. Okay, so next topic I wanted to talk about was the topic of freaking Anthony. So Anthony mentioned a Milan on Instagram recently and basically said that he's going to be casting all of the people that got rejected on the Zeus Bad Boys that you saw in the Bad Boys casting trailer and episode onto his show. So I think that's a little bit funny because it shows that Milan is really still out there really trying to spite them. So the fact that he's casting people that's going to be rejects of the show is kind of funny. So Milan is still King Petty, okay? King motherfucking Petty. So let's talk about Bad Girls Club, Bad Girls Club, Bad Girls Club, Bad Girls Club. If you guys haven't checked my community post, please check my community post, you guys, and vote on Buna Mary's Twitter page, because it seems as if they might be taking this seriously, because they just took it from, because it looked like it was just, they was kind of hyping us up on Instagram, and they might have not brought back BGC, but now it's looking to be a possibility because they're running polls on Twitter. They wouldn't run a poll on Twitter for no reason to gain what traction, because after a while they could only do this for so long and kind of egg us on. So it looks as if they're actually serious about bringing BGC back, so fingers crossed that they do. Do you guys want to see OG girls back or new girls back? I particularly think that they should do this. They should bring back, they should do an OG season, a reunion season, right? And then after that just start casting regular girls. Like, make it to where we pick a season 18 should be a reunion season, 19 and on should be regular seasons with all new girls, no Instagram following needed, and all this crap that they do nowadays for these reality shows that end up turning to crap because all they are influencers who are putting on a show, right? So yeah, on somebody who was on BGC, Jasmine, okay, I'm finna go off on everybody, in the words of Jasmine. She recently had an idea for Bruna Murray about what they should do for their comeback or homecoming season if they are going to do one, which her idea isn't a bad idea. I think it's a really, really good idea because it would make a lot of the girls actually return back for the show. And her idea was to have them do like a rival season.
How many seasons are Bad Girls Club? 16?
17, right?
17? That's too many teams. That's too many teams. Because I was going to say pick one rival from each season. Like season 1 rival, season 2 rival, season 3 rival. And then have those rivals all competing against each other. And the gag is, what makes it so interesting is that if the team is up for elimination, then the whole team is going home. It's not just, oh, we're voting one, and it ain't no voting nobody out. It's elimination. You got to put your heart and soul into this shit. You got to do some work for this. It ain't no, oh, I'm going to throw the challenge. I think they should do the eliminations like the challenge too. Girls get sent home in the battle. No, your team gets sent home. You and your partner, like both.
I think this is like a genius idea. If you guys don't watch the challenge, y'all are missing out. Watch the challenge Rivals, the first and the second season. Epic fucking television, because you get to see two people that do not get along have to forcefully work together and see if they actually want the money that bad to be able to get along. Like, come on, y'all. And those battle domes that they have on the challenge, epic. I think this would be a more genius idea than the actual homecoming season, because nobody, think about it, Baddies kind of ruined it for us. Don't get me wrong, like Natalie did her thing, but like we already seen girls come back in a house already now for a couple of seasons. Have them kind of all come back and compete for money. You get what I'm saying? And we still would get the drama and the fighting and like Kiki and all that type stuff, but we still would get a competitive aspect as well. So shout out to Jasmine, because that is a genius ass idea that I think would actually work like really, really well. So the next topic I wanted to talk about was freaking Gotta K. So y'all, Gotta K, y'all, has collabed on the OnlyFans, in the words of Natalie, the OnlyFans, right, with Kaya Levine. So Kaya Levine, if you guys aren't one of the Twitter girls like us, is a world-renowned Twitter OnlyFans porn star, and he's done, I think, works with porn productions as well. So he's like infamous in the gay porn scene. So he has done a scene with Gotta K on his OnlyFans, and a lot of people were just going crazy. It's kind of going viral. I seen the video, wasn't too much intrigued, but it is what it is. Different strokes for different folks, but it is what it is. But yeah, so he is getting his OnlyFans career started. And speaking of Gotta K, y'all, he has recently had dipped back into the Bad Boys beefosphere with freaking Willem. So y'all, I asked Willem, I said, is this recent? Because I thought this was like a throwback. I was like, this is probably like an old video or something where maybe they were fighting on live before they thought they were going to have the reunion. But this is recent, y'all. So this is a clip, a short clip of him getting into it with Willem on live.
Maybe because the people that you met.
If you want to post something,
Maybe because the people that you
you're
met.
let's get it right. Let's get it right. You
want to carry a narrative on television show that's already ended. What's up? Okay?
Still go out here. Bitch got them Mexicans sucked on that body, bitch, and you still been like a fat ass stuck white girl, bitch. What are you talking about? Bitch, you're not eating it with me.
What's that though? They want to carry on a narrative on a television show.
The closest they could get to being black bitch is sit on the black ass cock, bitch. That should be on OnlyFans, you dirty ass bitch. Like I said, bitch, you red face ass motherfucking Patrick Star built ass bitch. Like I said, you can't say shit to me. Bitch, you're built like my granny, biggest base in her fucking house. You big wide body ass bitch. Sit that shit the fuck down, Miss Mama, because you're not eating with me. This not the show, bitch. Like I said, ho. You talking about telling to pull up and type bitch pulled up, ho. In your city. Fuck you talking about? Plus you out on live, bitch. And you had hoes, right, bitch? Bitch, you're a fan ass bitch. You're a fan pussy. And as soon as I walk up to you, bitch, I'm going to literally stone crush your motherfucking face. Bitch, I'm gonna hit you so motherfucking hard. I swear to God, bitch. Okay,
all right, so you guys seen that? I don't know who I asked him. I was like, how'd you guys get up on the same live? Apparently, the guy on a Bigo named Super. Yeah, I'm not a Bigo nigga. Like, so excuse me, some guy named Super or whatever on Bigo was the one who added him or whatever. So that's how they got into it. I still don't get their beef. Like, I just don't get why they don't get along. I still don't get it. I've asked Willem, his answer still doesn't make sense, and I don't get why Gutta K would be mad at him either. So it just doesn't make sense to me at all. Even after the show's done, it still don't make sense. I don't get it. So y'all, speaking of Bad Boys, y'all know Blueface is going to be a part of the second part of the preview for picking the Bad Boys for Houston. So if you guys don't know, Swaggy P, which is again Azalea Banks' baby father, right, is going to be fighting Blueface on like an MMA type boxing match or whatever soon. And he recently called out Blueface, saying this in the comments of one of the blogs, says Blueface the new Lil Murder. If y'all don't know who Lil Murder is, Little Murder is basically a gay character on P Valley, and he's basically like a mass gay character on P Valley, or DL character, whatever you want to call it. So he's basically throwing shots at he's being a messy queen. He's being a messy girl, okay? He's being a messy girl. He's being envious and jealous, in the words of Jelly. He's being very envious and jealous. This is Little Murder, if you guys don't know, any non-P Valley watchers. So he's kind of poking fun at Blueface, because Blueface is hosting the Bad Boys Houston audition, which you guys know is predominantly gay dudes that apply for Bad Boys. And not gonna lie, when I seen a preview of the second episode, and then there was this boy, he bent over, he bent them Big Debbie cakes over and kind of like swiped his hand in between his legs, and then Blueface was like, damn, that thing tight, that thing tucked tight. I said, oh, they're gonna get you, gal. They're gonna get you. And look what happened. So I'm not too surprised. It is funny though on his end to kind of poke fun at him, especially because they are going to have a boxing match soon. Let me know what you guys think about these topics, entertainers. This was a long town hall, but it needed to be done. There's been a lot happening in the reality show / Zeus sphere. So let me know what you guys think, entertainers. We are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing. All it